So, I've received this from GameSir for free, but I am not paid to make a necessarily positive review about it. So, yeah. I have actually opened it before. I was just interrupted during my first attempt at reviewing this. This is the GameSir AimSwitch VX2. It's a wireless keyboard, tiny keyboard that only contains the necessary buttons for gaming, and a mouse that can either be connected directly to the PC in this case, or to the USB port here on the side. So yeah, let's turn it on. As you can see, it's RGB. Feels nice. Let's take a look here. Yeah, it's a mechanical keyboard with the MX Cherry Red switches, which I personally am a huge fan of. It's very nice feel to it. It also has a small joystick here. It is not pressable, it's not a button, it's only the joystick. And also I can see here, I'm not sure if you can see through the camera, but the buttons, WASD, are a bit textured a bit differently. So that's cool, even though blindly feeling through the keys, I'm not sure I would notice it if I did not know about it beforehand. It's not very noticeable to the feel, but you can see it. So yeah, the VX2 AimSwitch is compatible with PS4, which I will later in this video also review. Xbox One, Xbox One S, and Xbox One X, Nintendo Switch, and it is obviously compatible also with the Windows PC. So yeah, let's see here. Switch on the VX2 keypad, I done it. Connection status indicator flashing green. Yeah, the indicator here is flashing green. I will take the dongle here and connect it to my PC. Let's see here. Okay. Immediately, right out of the box, it's only connecting it and it's immediately working. Let's see here. I will connect the mouse to the AimSwitch, like so. This cable is braided, but it feels like a shoelace and not a high quality braid as I was expecting. This is a bit nicer actually. Yeah, this braiding here is a bit nicer. So yeah, this is probably just a charging cable for the AimSwitch, and this is probably for the Xbox and the other devices. And you get also these nice logo stickers. So yeah, let's see here. Okay, yeah, so basically I just powered it on, connected the dongle to the PC, and it is now fully wireless. The mouse is lightweight. It feels a bit on the cheap side, and beehive pattern here, which is hollowed through the plastic. The light shines through, which is nice, but the fact that this is hollowed, I suspect it will accumulate a lot of dust and skin and fat, and it would probably get quite nasty quite fast. So yeah, but let's see how it plays. It's very responsive compared to the previous AimSwitch I tested a while back. I have a link to the video, you can check it out, the review. There's no noticeable latency or delay in input, which is super nice. It's basically the only complaint I had about the previous one. The joystick as default works as the arrow keys. Let's see here, yeah, works as the arrow keys. Yeah, I can go through the menu here. And if I remember correctly, there should be a way here, function 4. And yeah, now it switched to basically the WASD buttons. And this has turned into the arrow keys if you prefer it this way. Which is nice, you can be a bit more sensitive with inputs. No, not really. It's not really as console-like input. It's basically just on and off. But this is kind of annoying. I will turn it back. Okay, yeah, this is much nicer. Let's try some shooting. No, come on! Seriously? I'm trying to do a review here. Stop running me over. Yeah, it's a bit off because of... basically I'm not used to it. And honestly, my usual mouse, forget this. My usual mouse, which is the Logitech, as you see here, is much better and much more expensive, so not really impressed with the mouse. It's on the cheap side, I would say, of mouses, and I died. So yeah, let's see what else. We have here also different settings for the RGB color. And you have 3 settings of brightness, and of course you can have it turned off if you want. Overall, it's a very nice mouse. It's a very nice keyboard. It seems well made. It has these rubber strips here, which prevent it from sliding around. Yeah, it's. I need to apply quite a bit force to get it to slide around, which is nice. It has the indicator up here, which indicates the mode and the connection status and the battery status. And you have the on and off. USB Type-C recharge port here. And you have a regular USB that you can plug in your mouse and maybe some other stuff. You can connect it to the app. While it's connected to the app, you cannot use it on the PC. It's only connected to the app. You can customize the buttons, adjust sensitivity and so on. Okay, I just finished connecting the app. It's a bit sketchy since the app isn't on the Google Play Store, so you need to download the APK file for it, and disregard warnings about this file can be harmful for your phone. I see a lot of options here, mainly for the PS4 and Xbox One and Switch. Okay. Oh, nice. Official configuration. It has also configuration for various popular games, presets, I assume. Let's see. The display is very, yeah, it's not very graphical, so you kind of have I don't feel like wasting the time for reconfiguring it. So by pressing function F4 you connect it to the app. By pressing function F5 you connect it to the receiver, which is connected to your PC in this case. Let's check and see how it is on the PlayStation. So we have this mod here for, and it apparently only lights up the keys that you use on the console. Only one of the modes. You can have them all lighted, but let's see here. Okay. Yeah. In this setting you have only the keys used on the PS4. I actually shot his prey. Oh my god. Yeah, it's definitely a huge improvement over the first AimSwitch. In conclusion, the keyboard or the keypad is very nice quality, nice build, nice buttons. I really like the status display up here. The small joystick is a nice addition. Personally, I don't really like it, but it's maybe someone will, and it's a nice addition. It gives some extra options. The mouse, as I said before, is a bit on the cheapish side, and the braiding, it feels like a shoelace and not high quality braid. When it comes to the PC, it's super easy to connect. You just connect this receiver straight to the USB port on the PC and it works straight away. When it comes to the PS4, you just plug in the remote to the receiver here, the receiver you plug in to the console. Obviously you need to turn on the controller and it works straight away. But on the console, on the PS4, the latency was a bit noticeable when using the mouse, unfortunately, but again it's a huge improvement over the previous one. I suspect there's a physical limit to how responsive you can make a mouse that is connected through a keyboard and then wirelessly to another receiver, which is then connected by USB to the game console or the PC. So yeah, it's overall it's a great option if you want to save some space on your desk if you're gaming on PC and only need the small keyboard and the mouse. Or maybe you have a laptop and you want the tactile feel of a mechanical keyboard, then this is a great option. Or if you really want to play on consoles, maybe titles that are not available on PC, and you just suck at using the controller, then it's a nice option to use there. It's definitely playable. The one drawback is obviously that you will have to charge it. I almost forgot another major improvement they did in regard to mapping the keys. Since I have no idea what's the square, arrow, triangle keys here and so on. So they did a really nice job mapping out the different keys for the PS4 and for the Xbox, which is super nice. And also for the Switch, of course. Very useful, at least until you get used to it. So yeah, anyways, if you want more information, there's a link in the description. Thanks a lot for watching. If you have any more questions, I will try to answer them in the comment section below. And yeah.